Yo, it's Robo, back with the final mission before the boss fight on Saturn in Warframe. So, because this is a mobile defense, like all defenses, I use Frost Prime generally, unless I'm being uber confident. So I've recently changed it, got a bit of stretch on it. Its strength is still high, so I got 172% strength, but I got a bit extra range, and I still have high duration, high efficiency. My duration is practically nothing, because you no longer need it for the globe. It's now just purely based on strength and range. Using the person, I just had to mod it up a little bit, which I did just before. I've got like 4 mods, and one of them's only a 2, so I'm gonna have to form this thing eventually. But it's a triple burst fire assault rifle. If you haven't used it before, I've increased the fire rate to 12, which is ridiculously high in my opinion. I'm not using the Hercule Prime this time. I'm using the Viper. I only just made it, and I'm using it for XP, and just the same as the amphis, like the past 2 episodes, using it just for XP, just have it there, because get some more mastery going. Here we go, load up this one. But yeah, I'm mastery rank 12, but I'm 3/4 of the way to mastery rank 13, so I'm like, well, I can have fun with main things and recording, as long as I can do other things at the same time. Lol. This thing does nothing on these enemies. Excuse me. That's horrible. The amount of damage this thing does on these enemies is like zilch. It can be my cool looking Great Destroyer is what I'm going to call it. Because it does nothing but destroy greats, practically. That's how strong it is. You can defeat the melee guys, that's because they have like no armor. As soon as they got armor on them, this gun seems to just fall out. Again, I've only used it on a few enemies. This was stealth kill. Wrecked. I love this. Stealth kill of this one looks a bit weird, because like the stick goes through them. Stick, staff, whatever you want to call it. I call it a staff. The game calls it a stave. Yeah, but the stealth kill of this one just kind of looks a bit weird, to be honest. I don't think it's that cool. It seems to be doing a lot of damage now on these ones. And it's a napalm. I just realised that. Ow. That's right, I'm not using chroma. If I was using chroma, I'd be dead. If you remember that. Okay, so this one has 2 data terminals. Yep, and then there'd be a 3rd one. After I've done these 2, I have to defend the 3rd thing. So, I was right when I think I was talking about in the last episode. Well, the fire rate does increase it quite a bit. The reload speed, not so much. Reload speed's a bit crappy. But it seems to be doing a decent bit of damage. Or like, you can pick them off at least. And the accuracy on it's pretty good. The recoil's a bit strong, but as long as you shoot it like the chest, it seems to be getting the job done. Oh, it's a napalm there. Whoops. My pole arm would do more damage than this. I definitely have to form this if I want to use it. There's a few enemies out back here. Let's go whack on the base. Oh. Oh, this shield should be able to hold. Anyway, I don't need to worry too much. It's only on 85. I've been shooting at it for quite a while. So I'm only picking one up at a time. Like, it's not like I'm decimating everyone before they get close to it. They are shooting at it for quite a while. That was just a grenade that got thrown at me. It's only down to 80 health. And in case you didn't know what that was just there, I have a augment mod on my Frost. It's called Chilling Globe. So when enemies rush, it has a 50% chance of freezing them still for 8 seconds, which is quite good. It's good for keeping it, like if you put a Loki with radial disarm to make it so that they don't have weapons, then they all have to charge at you with their melees, which will do nothing if you have this, because like half of them will get frozen, and then it makes it so much easier because they're all standing still for you. I shot that guy once. Did kill him, but I only shot him once. I don't have energy. Oh, now I do. Not much though. I need some more energy. I'm just gonna quickly have a look. Oh, there is. There's some there. Some there. Some there. So I can't destroy it. I always destroy my my extra bubbles. I know I don't need to, but I just do because it frustrates me when they're standing there and an enemy walks inside them and starts shooting. So even if I'm not going to be there, I've gotten to the stage where I destroy them anyway. And destroy them, you simply just shoot your first ability at it. Xmas. Oh, there's a guy inside. Off you go. Oh, this thing doesn't have punch through on it either. That's great. So this thing's not very good against shielded enemies either. There just seems to be a lot of negatives with this thing. I love when they do that. They just run in front of you while you're shooting. Just picking them off one by one, sort of. How did that not kill it? He was shooting the wrong way. But yeah, I still guarantee you the bullets went this way towards me. Okay, there's a mine. And that's why Chilling Globe is so good. That wasn't Chilling Globe necessarily, but it slowed it down a ton. The frost automatically does that. So it slowed the mine down and it allowed me to hit the mine with my melee and blow it up before it either stuck to me. I say that as I get stuck with a mine, or the whatever it is we're defending, the console, I guess I'll call it. Pretty much all you can call it. Another mine's coming my way. Anyway. Go away. Go away. Oh. Oh yeah, I managed to hit it too. That's good. Picking off the enemies. Another one running at me because he's retarded. Why don't you run at someone who's got an assault rifle? Even if you have cover, you probably should run at someone with an assault rifle. Well, sorry, run at someone who has an assault rifle. With only... They're like little axes, cleavers, they call it in this game. I call them axes, because that's what they do to me. Right, and there is a third bit, I was right. We're just going to do this bit in here. With this bit, you activate this thing, and a little thing comes out of here, and you just have to defend it for a little bit, which isn't too hard. Especially when my bubble is strong enough to hold them back. It's only at 170 too. Like, I think the max you can get it to is 300%, which with buffs would be insane. Like you get, if you had someone buff you and you had Chilling Globe on it, that would be a bit ridiculous. And you had high armor too. Armor increases it, the strength of the globe. Cross. Did you die? Thanks. Yeah, so armor increases the strength of the globe, so the higher armor, the stronger the globe's going to be. Obviously the power strength increases that as well, but it's mainly based off your armor first, and then multiplied by what your power strength is. Did you die? Okay. Yeah, I like this because they can't come from these directions too much. Most of them are from the sides. It's just going back and forth. Boom, headshot. That was pure skill. That was a quick scope. Should be MLG Pro. Pick him off on the line. I got hit with a mine again, but Frost has high armor anyway, so you don't need to stress too much about getting hit. But I mean, you know, tier 4s and stuff, obviously, if you get hit, it's going to do a decent bit of damage. So, you know, if you want a bit of backup, so I've got some survivability mods on it. But generally, the armor is good enough to hold you out against low-level enemies without too much survivability. But by default, you should have put on a little bit of survivability at the very least. If you're running a frame like Trin, you'd still need a tiny bit, but like when Trin is based on getting health, so it's like, well, if you've got some way of protecting yourself, you don't need as much survivability, but if you're going to use the mod slots for it, then you may as well max it out. By then, it's like what my health is now. I've only got redirection and vitality on. It's not like, and my vitality is max, my redirection isn't. My redirection is only like rank 4, maybe, which like shows you how oh, I'm meant to go this way? What? Oh. Okay, map's glitching out, so bear with me. Ah, okay. Yep, I got it now. Yeah. I don't really go up here too often. Like, that bit we've been in, like, I haven't seen that tile much, as in like going up there. Because most of the times my extraction is just like a normal route, kind of like this, without the end bit that you kind of saw. Ooh, that was a cool little trick my Frost just did there. Just flying to the end, like a boss. There we go. Oh, I got the mission completion as well. At the very end, I got the use first ability 5 times. I didn't even know I had that as a mission. Turns out I did, and I managed to get it because I just shot to get rid of my energy. Because using abilities gets you XP, so I was like, may as well. Generally a good idea to spam your abilities at the end of a mission. Oh, I got the Viper to level 2. It's at least less work I have to do later. So I hope you liked that one. The next episode will be the boss, which shouldn't take too long. It'll be a quick episode because used to the boss, be using a rhino. Hope you enjoyed, and Robo out.